G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. We are here with the finale to Avatar The Last Airbender live action adaptation on Netflix. That is always a mouthful to try and say. Previously on, Zula has shown us the lightning ability and she's about to be unleashed on the world. Katara's trying to prove herself to the Master Paku. And yeah, the Fire Nation is just about to hit the Northern Water Tribe. Zuko is still alive. Found out Yui was the fox in the spirit world. And we'll have to see what happens next. I mean, that's it for preamble. I'm excited just to get into this finale, man. You know it's going to be big, so let's just check it out. That would be a terrifying thing to see. Just through like a a scope like that. Just see a massive bison coming towards you. Ah, nice combo.
Watch out, Katara! There's a new group coming in starboard side. Hey,
Uncle, Lu Ten would have been proud to have you as his father.
And Zuko has no idea how much that means to Iroh right now.
This is bad, isn't it?
they mean business, but so do we. I'd say it's 50-50. 60-40.
80-20.
Where are you going?
To even the odds.
What's she gonna do?
Weren't you the one who pointed out a frontal assault on the waterbenders would be fruitless?
Well, yes, but
So it would make sense to attack on multiple fronts.
Yeah.
open a new front with one ship?
One ship, but not one vessel.
Fire Nation engine.
Sigh.
This isn't our work. No, this comes courtesy of our spies in Omashu. This is just a prototype.
Damn, they're bringing this in here.
I'm here to help.
Now's not the time, Katara.
Now is exactly the
I
time.
thought I made myself clear. Women are not allowed in
I
combat.
thought I showed you how stupid that is. Forget your pride. This is about the survival of the waterbenders, and you need all the help you can get. You know we can make a difference.
Don't ask, just do.
Paku. What good is it relying on the past when it stops us from having a future? Get over yourself, you old fool, and let us get the job done.
Western side of the wall needs reinforcement.
I mean, he has a reason for being like this, we just don't know what it is.
Admiral, the waterbenders draw their strength from the moon. And on a night like tonight, their powers will be at their peak. I suggest you pause the attack until daybreak.
No.
I think he's well aware of that fact.
Up on matters beyond this realm, which is why I know that that isn't just any moon. When I received the Fire Lord's orders to conquer the North, I knew brute force wasn't going to be enough. I needed an edge. Nothing. Just a bunch of mumbo-jumbo about lion turtles and cosmic.
Aang.
Avatar Kuruk?
I've come to warn you. My knife is near. I can sense it
Alright, it's Kuruk's knife.
with materials from the spirit world.
Killing the ocean spirit would deprive waterbenders around the world of their lives. Men, women, children. I'm not a monster. No,
The moon spirit.
I'm only gonna kill the moon.
Zhao cannot be allowed to meddle with the primal forces of nature.
God knows what that'll do to the planet.
There you are. When I didn't see you up there, I got worried. Are you okay?
Nope. Not at all.
Find Sokka and Yue. Something terrible is about to happen.
Everyone, head to the palace.
You'll be safer there.
Momo coming in clutch.
You okay? You okay?
Thank you.
What the hell?
Useful. Momo?
Not Momo. Damn, buddy.
Is he?
Alive. Barely.
Come with me. I can help him. We don't have much time.
Son of a bitch.
Where are we?
Not something you expect to see, huh?
To the source of all spiritual energy in our land.
Yes. Protect that lemur at all costs.
Can Avatar Kuruk protect the spirits? No, but I know where we need to go.
Avatar!
Come on, Zuko. Always showing up when you...
Listen to me. We need to stop Zhao.
This isn't about
The worst possible times, huh?
coming with me. Now!
Go. Stop Zhao. I'll deal with him. Go easy.
Yep. She's stronger because of the moon. That's cool.
Ozai lacks vision.
Hmm.
This can still work out for you, Iroh. Once I take my place as the new Fire Lord, you can stand by my side.
Fucking Zhao. Really?
The Dragon of the West can rise again. As long as he bows. Before Zhao, the Moon Slayer!
Not good.
I am a legend now! It will tell stories about me!
Do something, Ira.
No matter what you think, this isn't power.
No? Do you realize what I can do? I can wipe out an entire race of benders. Can you imagine what that's like?
You're also destroying the moon. I mean... Still gonna do it. Shit. Whoa, I like that.
Yue!
Red to black and white and then back again. I mean, shouldn't have been standing on the edge to begin with. I don't know what that was.
Warriors! The city has been breached!
I like the color shift. And it's making the flames even brighter. Yeah, it's literally like all the colors being drained from the world, and then you have the flames come in. Damn, that's good.
Being the Avatar means putting your duties above all else, even your life.
The Avatar has to make the impossible choices, placing the world's needs ahead of...
Thinks he can take the moon spirit's place. Giant fish monster. Damn, that looks good. Holy moly. Like, all of it's just water, huh? What? You just went all kaiju up on this bitch. Yeah, it looks much better than the movie. And the way they did this was impressive as fuck.
You ruined everything. The Avatar was mine. My mission was... Your mission was a sham. Did you really think the Fire Lord was gonna take you back? Ozai was playing with you. It was all a game.
Yeah, I just wanted him gone. Yeah. So pretty sure he's dead. So sweet. And having no color as well makes everything real bright. I love it so much. That's fantastic. It makes it all the more epic, man. Look at that shot.
Aang, don't be an idiot. You're not just the Avatar, you're my family. This is your world. This is your home. We are your family. Aang.
Yeah, she's done a good job in this role. And all the colors come back. And she did that with zero hesitation either. She just knew it had to be done and she did it. Ugh, that music. So fucking good. I love this show so much. Oh my god.
Lieutenant G would have known to stay out of the worst of the battle. He and the crew may be looking for us right now.
One could only hope.
I'm tired.
Then you should rest.
Drink some tea.
Please rest.
Gotta take the time to figure things out.
So, anyone else hungry?
Why is everything always about your stomach?
Because that's where his brain is.
Oh, says the kid with the melon head.
Oh, I
See, food is always the right answer.
That's my belief system.
The North was never the true target. For the first time in a century, Omashu is...
Ah, they've taken Omashu.
If Zuko is strong, he'll survive. If not...
He always has Azula.
So, what's next?
I mean, I don't know. There is no war in Ba Sing Se, so I couldn't tell you. But it's not over yet.
It's taken 100 years.
Are they in the library?
Here.
When?
Soon.
This is the not really the first time they're bringing it up, but they mentioned it like briefly in the first episode. It hasn't been mentioned since. Yeah, so I'd actually planned to bring it up after the episode was finished. I was like, they haven't mentioned Sozin's comment at all. I was wondering when they were going to do it, but they did it for me right there. Man, that was extremely well done. I love that entire episode. I love what they did with the moon and the colors. Yeah. Astounding. I teared up a little bit towards the end there. I think it just got to me. I don't think the cartoon did as much as this did, to be honest with you. I mean, it was emotional watching the cartoon for the first time and seeing you sacrifice and the big fish monster and all that, but this was just done so damn well that I kind of teared up. Oh my god, so good, man. And I understand that like the reception to this has been sort of really 50-50. Some people love it, some people hate it, others just kind of find it meh. I mean, I have well, I won't say zero issues, but I mean, the way they've told the story, the way they've chosen to tell the story has been fantastic, right? You have your flashbacks, you have that, especially at the very beginning of the first episode, you have the attack on the air temple. And it's just the way they've chosen to bring all this information together it's just very well done. You can tell they've taken the time to sort through all the episodes and be like, okay, instead of having like a standalone Jet episode or a standalone was it Western Air Temple? Northern Air Temple? Where was Sai and Teo? Whatever temple it was. You can tell they've taken the time to be like, okay, well, we're not going to have standalone episodes for these. We'll bring it all into just one big thing. So it was even a little bit, I sort of passed over it an episode ago, maybe 2 episodes ago, where, Sai called Sokka an engineer. It's like, you know, you make a great engineer and all that stuff. And we haven't really gotten to see that, but it was good to have it in passing because we got to see that in the cartoon, in the whatever temple it was, with Sai and Teo. There was a whole thing with like, there was a leak in the gas line or something, and so Sokka was the one that came up with the idea of putting something smelly in there so you can smell where the leak was coming from and that sort of thing. It really showed his ingenuity and, you know, his way to making strategies and thinking up solutions to problems and stuff. And we got to see it maybe a little bit at the beginning of this episode where he was directing their attacks and stuff. We haven't really seen it a lot, but it was good to just have that sort of thing in passing. Yeah, we got Sozin's Comet towards the end there. That was a big part of mainly book 3, really. Not so much book 2, but you just knew that it was coming. And they can't, if you know, you know, right? Like if you have seen the cartoon, you know the story, you know the comet was due to come back at some point. Like, I knew from the get-go that it was, I think they mentioned it comes around every 100 years, and that it's been 100 years since the last time it showed up, so I was expecting it at some point, at least being mentioned. But I, like, that last shot, I'm curious as to where they were. Were they in the Fire Nation, or were they in the library in the middle of the desert? Because like the contraption they used, and keep in mind, obviously there could be more than one contraption around, but like that thing where they show the planet alignments and stuff, we saw that in the library. I don't know if that's where they were. I mean, I doubt the Fire Lord would be going anywhere other than the Fire Nation, so it could be more than one, but it was just great to see that sort of thing. And we know that in the library the Fire Nation were there, but we just don't know when, you know? Other than that, it's like I got no complaints. My only real complaint about the show is just the camera work during the fights. It is something I got used to towards the very end, because it was just, I don't know, it was an odd decision to do what they did, and it's something I did get used to, but I don't know, it's my only one complaint, where they had, like, they'd show a close-up of him doing something, and then they'd cut to, like, the, I don't know whether it was air or fire or whatever element, and then they'd cut to this, so you see, like, the making impact, and it was just cut, 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 instead of having it, like, sort of back and just having it all in one shot. I don't know why they decided to do that. It was actually pretty distracting. It really pulled me out of the actual choreography and the fight and everything. So, I don't know. It's my one complaint about a show that is literally based around, for the most part, a martial arts type choreography. And you don't really get to see the martial art part if you're doing what they did, but like I said, it's something I got used to, because you see it every episode, multiple times. Yeah, that's my only complaint. The castings were phenomenal picks. No complaints with that. Iroh was great, Zuko was great, Aang was great. Ozai was phenomenal. That was like perfect casting. Still, we get to see more of Azula next season. Let's see how she handles all that madness. If you guys enjoy this reaction and want to see more, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join me next time. I'll see you then.